thanks for joining us on 2K Sports NBA action. It's coming up, and this is Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Brent Barry. Allie LaForce, our reporter tonight. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. There's the three. Hauled in by Brown. In transition. And there's James from the arc. No luck on that one. Going inside. Launches a three. And that one fall for him. He's 0 for 2. Here's Korkmaz.
Away team foul. 0. First personal foul. First team foul.
James, left side. Fires the three. Not going to go that time. First quarter, just over a minute played. And it's in there. Here's Calathes. It's Brown on the wing. They set the pick. Fires for three. Can't get it to drop. And here's the fast break. Three-pointer in transition.
And just Shakespearean there, a smart read. Saw the defense was collapsing inside, so he wisely pulled up from the outside and drilled it.
Here's Calathes. James, outside. Here's Calathes. Just 5 to shoot. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul call.
And that one drops for him.
They're locked in and focused on making each possession a success.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control. That's 0 for 4 now. Time to slow it down and maybe get the best possible shot the next time down.
The teardrop. And yep, it's good.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. It's James on the wing. The offensive rebound. The shot to stop the run. Doesn't go for him. Uses the glass on the layup. He's got 6.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
Pass to Brown. Back to James. Here's Calathes. The shot's good on the assist by James.
At last, their cold streak is over. They finally found something that worked.
Yeah, the point is to score, so getting that first one, that always helps.
Ball stolen. Here we go, one-on-one. For three. Hauled in by Brown. James, right side. Finally gets one to go. That makes him 1 for 5 in this game.
That's a needle in the haystack shot right there. You're not going to hit that one all that often.
And the shot's good.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Here's Calathes. Screen by James. It's intercepted. Korkmaz pulls it in. Pass to Brown. 26 seconds left in the first. It's James on the wing. Fires from deep. Can't connect, making him 1 for 6 from the field.
It's been a challenging quarter for them, and his offensive inconsistency is a driving factor. Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart, the other one playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
The first quarter concludes, and a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. They're up by 10. Don't go away. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Well, there's no reason to take risky shots when you can collect points at the rim.
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, well, I settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that.
Here's Nedovic, down to 5 on the shot clock. The 3, drops in the 3.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Now here's Diallo. Here's Monaco. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. Here's Teodosic. And we're now about a minute into this second quarter of play. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3 ball.
Here's Corneli. Here's the pick. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Now, that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Diallo outside. There's the triple. He can't get that one to fall.
Yeah, and the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage.
Tipped. Here we go. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Corneli passes to Diallo. Shot clock at 6. Fires the 3. The rebound by Teodosic.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
3-pointer. That shot is off. Here's Corneli from deep. And it won't go. His first miss. He's 2 of 3 now. And the shot goes.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Here's a Kobo. Diallo outside. Puts up a deep 3. That one's off. He's 0 for 3 now.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Monaco. Oh, hits the outside fadeaway. He's got 5.
Yeah, draw the D in, kick it out for the open shot. That's taking a page straight out of your textbook. Well done.
Here's Nedovic. Second chance shot. And it won't go. His first miss. He's 2 of 3 now. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
And they're pushing it up.
You have to be kidding me.
Wow, that's how you take things into your own hands. Here's Diallo. And he double clutches and throws it down.
Oh, I love this guy. Even when they're trailing, he works hard to put on a show.
Hey, that might be just what they need right now. Poke loose. Here's Teodosic. 35 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Puts up a 3, and there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And they just keep making mistakes. I mean, that's back-to-back turnovers, which easily could have been prevented.
Pass to Akobo. 19 seconds left in the second period. Shot clock at 5. Here's Corneli. The 3 hits the trifecta. Corneli's got 7 now in this quarter.
You remember when big men shooting threes were as rare as a Sasquatch, and now those big guys are everywhere.
Kept alive. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so we've reached the end of the first half of play. Leading by 10. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Hello, everybody. Maybe a bit of a surprise.
The way they have owned the paint, not only will they win the game, they might not even sweat in the fourth quarter.
All right, and now that we are... Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. So it's the home team now, trailing by 10. And there's James from the arc. The shot comes out.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
And there's the screen to the paint. Defended by Brown. Shot from the low post is good. He has 6.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Driving inside, uses the glass to finish the layup.
Assisted by Dom.
James outside. From behind the arc. That shot off the mark.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
Defended by Brown. 5 to shoot.
Put that one-man show on Broadway.
That's one way to go with the alley-oop. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
We've seen scoring totals increasing, and fans might appreciate it, but NBA VP and head of basketball ops Joe Dumars said, quote, "I think what fans really want to see is incredible competition. The score is secondary to that. And guys, you talk about competing, Joe D brought it at both ends of the floor."
No doubt about that. Well said, Allie. James passes to Brown. Pass to James. Here's Korkmaz. Yet to see a basket. A deep 3. The shot off that time.
Trying to get it going. Only 1 for 5 to start the second half.
The importance of getting your second NBA contract is something players often cite. Brent, did you feel that way?
No doubt about it, BA. I mean, it's a stamp of approval that you belong at this level. Of course, it gives you a lot of security for what you want to do for your family and for yourself. But man, that's acknowledgement that all that hard work has paid off.
And that's their first miss after hitting 4 in a row to start the half.
Here's Calathis. Out to James. Out to the wing. The three is up. On target from range. He's got 5.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
2 minutes remaining.
Defended by Brown. Inside. It's not going to go for him.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
Third quarter action. Just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Here's Calathis. Jacks up a 3. That shot, no good. To the middle.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. Brown with a screen. From outside the arc. And he can't get that one. 1:07 left in the third. Missed inside. They've got plenty of time to get back into this.
Yeah, I'm sure they feel pressed, but this is when you have to stay calm and execute.
Takes a 3. Drains the triple. Brown's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
I'm not sure who is supposed to be guarding him. Ridiculous lapse there defensively.
Right wing. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. And he lays it up and in. Brown's got 5 points in the quarter.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Took the opportunity when he saw it.
3.
We've got 13 seconds left to play in the third quarter. They set the screen. 4-3. Doesn't go that time. And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. Up by 15. And we'll have the start of... And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dive. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Oh, unreal play to take on the contact and get it to go.
Here's Corneli to the left side wing. No good on the 3.
That's the type of move that you see in a dunk contest.
Takes great confidence to alley-oop to yourself.
Sure does.
Oh, wasted no time on that one.
And let's face it, when you're down this many points, you simply can't let them get that good of a look.
Teachable moment there. Lapses like this are backbreakers.
For 3, Diallo nails it from 3.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Down low. Three-pointer. Fires in the triple.
I really don't think there's any way to slow them down. They have the defense scrambling out there.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
And the first one at the line is good. Brent, you've spent some time in front offices. How much more do teams rely on analytics now versus even a decade ago?
Oh, a massive amount, BA, but there are a lot of teams that are still aren't there. I think it's a constant battle about how far you're going to push, leaning into the numbers with all these net ratings and the ways that you can start to digest what it is that guys are producing on the floor. Teams are getting smarter and smarter.
Akobo, no good.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Here's Nedovic. It's tipped. To the inside. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
Sees his man, threads the pass inside. Excellent teamwork.
Driving to the basket, and he comes up with a bucket.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
Diallo right side. If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Diallo's gone just 1 of 5 from deep here. Teodosic. Three-pointer, no good. Here's Akobo. Pass to Corneli. For three, Diallo. No good.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
The quick look, no good that time. So many players in the league have their own podcast. Would you have had one during your career, Brent?
I think so, BA. I think it would have been a lot of fun. I mean, how cool is it to connect to your favorite players or hear stories from guys as the season is going along, than to have these guys available in your earbuds all day, every day.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And that's good as he hits both shots. And there's the turnover. Pass goes out of bounds.
Looked like a simple play and turned into a turnover. Can't give away possessions like that.
And the three-pointer goes. Diallo's got 6 in the quarter.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
A minute 35 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one.
I got him.
Clock at 6. Takes the three. Out left to the wing.
Hey, yo, right here.
They shoot again. He can't hit that time.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
The three ball. Buries it from 3. Diallo's gone 3 of 8 from distance. Shooting it at a solid clip. Ooh, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
The way they dominated, they earned the dub tonight.
Now, these nights last a long time when you just go out there and you outwork your opponent. You know that that's going to pay dividends. Tonight it's going to come in a win.
Yeah, and this is not what they needed. Now the clock is stopped and their opponent is at the line.
That free throw, no good.
Taking 2 shots.
And he sinks the second.
Not a perfect trip to the free throw line, but they'll take what they can get at this point.
43 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Sends it home from three-point land.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost them 3.
From downtown. No good that time. Covered by Diallo. Beyond the arc. They get it back. Here's Nedovic. The three ball. It's hauled in by Akobo. 15 seconds left in the fourth. For three, Diallo sinks the tray. From deep three-point range, no good. And so it's a victory for the road team in this.
Welcome to 2K Sports presentation of the NBA, but the bad news is there is no basketball, there is no NBA. The game has been canceled. Ha ha! Happy April Fool's Day, baby! This is the NBA, and we've got a great one in store.
Along with Coach Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. Hall of Famer David Aldridge will be joining us from the sidelines moments from now.
It'll be the visiting team and the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. Pass to Ward. Lets the three fly. Rebounded by Papagiannis. James outside. Brown sets a screen for James. Here's Brown. Here's Hayes.
Oh, wow, what a great move inside. That is incredible.
And he dunks it down.
Oh, he's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. Here's Kalathis. There's a good screen. Pass to Papagiannis. Lets it go. Here's Korkmaz. Takes the three. Oh, good on that one.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
James defending. Just 5 to shoot. Three-pointer. Rebounded by Papagiannis. About 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Here's Kalathis. Pass to Korkmaz. Puts up a deep three. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
First one falls for him. He's perfect from the line this time. Launches a three. The offensive rebound. Clock at 4. Knocks down the three ball.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
James looking it over. Pass to Korkmaz. The shot, no good.
Yeah, I'm not sure that's the look they want. It's tough work in the mid-range area.
There's the triple. Rebounded by Papagiannis. Papagiannis has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Brown down low. Kicks it out to James. From past the arc. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
Side drives to the hoop. And that one is stuffed right through.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
Papagiannis passes to Korkmaz. Brown outside. It's rebounded by Hayes. We've got 1:18 left in the first quarter of the game. Lets it go from deep. Pass to Ward. James defending. There's the three. That one drops, and he's now 2 for 5.
Well, that's a terrific kick-out pass. When the defense collapses like that on the inside, you've got open people outside.
Now here's Brown. Scoreless thus far. The drive by James. Here's Papagiannis. Oh, that's blocked. And the ball ends up out of bounds. They'll keep possession. 36 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Clock at 2.
And the offense is sputtering a bit here, starting to fall behind.
James covering. The three. Sinks the triple. He's got 9.
Yeah, off to a strong start here early. 6 points off second chance buckets.
Papianis passes to Korkmaz. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Yeah, easy call.
This is his first trip to the line tonight. And the first one at the line is good.
Taking 2 shots.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. 15 seconds left in the first. There's the pick. Pass to Hummus. Drills it from outside.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
Well, look, we've seen that no lead is safe these days. You got to keep scoring and extending that margin.
And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Leading by 9. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Throughout the first quarter, they did a great job of just running the offense.
Yeah, and I love to see this kind of communication between teammates. Great player movement, great ball movement.
Here's Watsura. That's tipped, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Mona Eunice. A brief moment here to recognize a player that's really been getting it done. He's earned the Player of the Week in the Western Conference.
And you can see how valuable he is to the team with the amount of offense that he generates. Rarely is there a bucket where he didn't have a hand in creating.
Here's Cornish. And the whistle blows, and it's going to be an over-the-back call here.
You want your team to be aggressive on the glass, but he was a little too zealous for that rebound.
Yeah, but I don't mind a guy battling down low. Let him know there's not going to be any easy rebounds.
Pass to Watsura. And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. It's blocked, and they'll get another chance. 5 to shoot. Goes back up. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor. Here's the break. Over to the left wing. A Kobo. That's good. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Into the lane. And he makes that one.
Well, credit the screen there, springing him loose for the finish.
Ring shot on the way. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
Yeah, you expect him to make those. Good look. Just couldn't find the mark.
Hummus. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. This is his first free throw of the game. First free throw is good. Both shots good from the stripe.
Well, he's been very good at the line, and we all know free throws can make or break you in the end.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Kobo's gone 1 of 3 from the field here. Pass to Watsura. Chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Diallo has the open look. Here is the open 3 to cap the break. Diallo's got his second bucket tonight.
Yeah, way back when I started coaching, you never wanted a three-pointer on a fast break. Now, it's the shot teams are looking for.
To the inside. And he bangs it home with one hand.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
At the line for your opponent.
Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Here's Here's Hamas. 5 points in the game.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. And he's good on the first of 3.
And just a much better job of attacking and getting to the line here in the second quarter. Didn't have a single attempt in the first. Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
They set the pick. Pass to Corniche. In the corner. Monaco with it. Fires the 3. Corniche's shot is off.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in this second quarter of play. Shots good by Watsara.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
Akobo, the pass to Monaco. Here's Corniche for 3. The shot, no good.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Pass to Hamas. To the middle. Ball stolen. There's 57 seconds left now here in the second. Down low. There's a screen. Out to the right wing. Lock at 6. Low. Corniche with the rebound. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Out left to the wing. Akobo, the pass to Diallo. Fires from way outside. Doesn't go that time. Out to the wing. Got it up. And we've finished one half of basketball. They're up by 8. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter.
Welcome, everyone, as we dig into the details.
The defensive effort has been the difference. They're determined. They're creating tough shots. And their intensity level hasn't been met.
Okay, now we've got some... And that about wraps it up.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. And so here's the home team. 8-point game. They've got James on out there with Korkmaz. And it's Papagiannis in at the 5 down low. Brown the pass to Papagiannis. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the bump and still get it to fall.
This is his 3rd free throw attempt of the game. James covering. Tipped away. It's stolen by Brown. Pass to James. Back to Brown. James sets the screen for Brown. Drains the three-pointer. Brown's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
And he jams it with authority.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Pass to Papagiannis. Back to Brown. 6 to shoot. There's the screen. Calathes kicks to Brown. Good. It's Calathes who picks up the assist. Brown's got 5 points in the quarter.
Yeah, the more he knocks those down, the more confidence this coaching staff's going to have in him.
To the wing right side. He's covered by Brown. Rebounded by Papagiannis. A tight game here in Los Angeles. James outside. Pass to Korkmaz. The screen from Brown. Korkmaz kicks to Brown. James left side. For the tie, it's rebounded by Hayes. Hayes has got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Well, that one didn't fall, but otherwise they've been excellent shooting the ball to start this half.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
And with the score as close as it is, these are the opportunities you truly can't allow.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
Well, it's always a big plus when you have a point guard that can attack the rim like that, puts so much pressure on the defense.
Brown feeling it out a bit. Pass to James. Here's Korkmaz. James, the pass to Korkmaz. Offensive rebound. Hayes with the steal. And stolen by James. Ball's knocked loose, taken away by Hayes. Sy, he's covered by Brown. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Shot clock at 5.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Here's Korkmaz, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Oh, forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? That is a great finish!
Oh, my.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
And the foul called on Korkmaz. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
There's 45 seconds left to play in the third. That one drops for him. 7 points in the game.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
James kicks to Korkmaz. A 3, drills the three-pointer. Korkmaz has got 8 points here in this quarter.
And after an abysmal first half from the field, the shots now starting to fall.
They set the pick. Takes it inside. It's hauled in by Brown.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Korkmaz passes to James. The baseline J. And that one's good. Korkmaz. Korkmaz has got 12 points in the game.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
Gets it off. He takes it in, and it's good. But hold on, the officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And not so fast. The officials are going to check that.
The previous play is under review.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, you know, some might say, hey, can't we just skip the replay this time around? But you just never know.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And it looks like they got it right this time. No basket. The clock had expired while the ball was still in his hands.
Yeah, and even if they don't show.
We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. They're up by 1. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Wow, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. We've got Brown. Korkmaz is out there with James. And it's Kalathis in its shooting guard. Just 5 on the clock. And a miss there on the triple.
After training 3 triples in the first half, he doesn't have any in the second half. I know he's disappointed, but he needs to remain aggressive.
60 seconds off the clock here in the 4th. The shot misses. For the 3. The shot, no good. Pass to Ward. Going inside, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Ooh, the one-hand tomahawk, guys. Somebody's going to get their feelings hurt.
Yeah, they got the entire bench up right there as they saw that and out of their chairs. Moniunas passes to Okobo. Here's Cornish. It's rebounded by Hayes. He's guarded by Diallo. To the left wing. Here's Ward. Driving the lane, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Oh, fellas, that was a vicious 2-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Diallo inside. Here's Okobo. Good on the 3-point shot.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
There's the pick. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. To the left side wing. Inside. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
A 3 ball. Cornish with the rebound. Smart, accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team. Big points there on the slam. He had a much smaller man on him and took him to task. Just a massive play. And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
Okobo, the pass to Moniunas. And the jam by Moniunas.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Well, he makes the basics look pretty exceptional. We've got 1:13 left to play here in the...
And it's a great finish! Oh, my gosh.
Oh, and he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Count it, good.
And give credit to Coach there for drawing that up. He positioned his guys for immediate success.
Here's Watsura. Cranes it from downtown.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
Here's Corniche. A three-pointer off the mark. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. The layup off target. Pass to Watchera. Covered by Morty Eunice. They set the pick. Clock at 6. And there's the 3-second call. This one on the defense.
Shooting for the away team.
And he shows the focus there. Nails the technical.
Great composure there. Calmly knocks them down to put this game out of reach.
Low. And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for him, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, we...
A festive atmosphere inside the building as we bring you Friday Night Basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, and the fourth member of our crew, reporter Allie LaForce. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. It's picked off. Out to the right wing. Here's Ward. Five on the clock. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Launches it from deep. No good on the shot. And here's Hayes. Hayes with a screen. To the right side. Here's Ward. Connects from downtown.
I tell you, it always feels great getting those first points on the board.
And will that get him rolling? Will it get his team rolling? This should be an interesting night.
Down low. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
I'll tell you, that vertical ability he has puts him in select company in NBA power forwards. May not have great size, but boy, he plays bigger than it.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
A little over a minute and a half into this first quarter.
Away team foul. Hayes. First personal foul. First team foul.
He's defended by Hayes. And the ball goes out of bounds, turned over.
You know, simply stated, you have to take care of the basketball, and they don't on that possession.
About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Well, there's an aggressive mentality in play. Work in close, find a way to score.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
And he drops the first.
Taking 2 shots.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Here's the 3. Six on the shot clock. Here's Ward. Oh, he lost the grip and he missed the dunk. And here comes the break. Pure from three-point range. And it's all knotted up.
Yeah, a lot of coaches might let you hear it for taking a three-pointer on the break, but I like the decision there. The D had already collapsed inside.
Now here's Hayes. The 3 is up. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Ooh, poked away.
Away team foul. Number 2. First personal foul. Third team foul.
A minute 20 left in the first quarter here. Yep, that one goes. He's got 5.
Nice sequence off the inbound. Ball movement and player movement creating the good look.
Here's Ward. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
That one is off.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
Yep, count it.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
The home team calls timeout. There's 49 seconds left in the first quarter. There's the steal. In transition, here they come. Three-pointer. Can't hit that one. It's 2-on-1. Finished off the break.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. This one for 3. The shot no good. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Good if it goes. Oh, did he he get it off in time? He did! How about that?
Are you serious? That was incredible.
What a way to seize momentum.
No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. They lead by 6. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Defensively, their gambles are paying off. Jumping passing lanes and pressuring ball handlers.
And a few of those led to quick scores at the other end. Really active first quarter for them.
If you give him any sort of space, he's going to attack.
Here's Teodosic. For 3. They get the rebound. The layup misses.
Home team foul. Kalinic. First personal foul. First team foul.
Takes it inside. Shot clock at 5. Fires for 3. Out to the right wing. Pass to Hamas. The 3 is up. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though.
Looked like some confusion defensively that time. Left him wide open for a nice look on the jumper.
Count that one.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3 ball.
Here's Teodosic. No points so far. Driving in. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
And that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Hamas. Goes back up. Goes up again. And he lays it in.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Misses from close range.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
And there's the drive.
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today. The home team calls timeout. And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played.
2 minutes remaining.
There's a screen. No good with the triple.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
To the left wing. There's the 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. He's got 7.
In terms of offense, they've been the more efficient team by far.
And I think because of that, they've gotten the better looks to start this basketball game.
Knocks it down from distance.
Well, good vision from the inside and kicking it to the perimeter.
1:16 left in the half. Got a piece of it. And the ball ends up out of bounds. They'll keep possession. Six to shoot. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
And he knocks down the first one.
2 shots.
It's both from the stripe. Here's Nedovic. There's 57 seconds left in the first half. And that one is stuffed right through.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Pass to Hamas. From the arc. Knocks down the triple. Hamas has got 6 here in the quarter.
In general, they're finding good looks from beyond the arc, steadily improving as this game's going along.
Got a hand on it, and that goes out of bounds. And they retain possession. The visitors with the ball. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. He connects, and now he's 4 for 6 in today's game.
Well, a tough first quarter for this guy. You like to see the shot go in. Nicely done.
Here's Nedovic to the wing, right side. Wide open. He's off on that one.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
He's perfect from the line this time. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Delivering the blowout. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break.
Thanks for stopping by.
Taking a look at the visitors, a tall order for them in this one. Looking to steal a win from a very good team. On paper.
And let's talk now about the game we've been watching. What a terrific first half for the visiting team. Glad you could join us.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead.
You know, looking at the turnover story, they've had a few miscues along the way, but as we see on the scoreboard, it hasn't hurt them.
Off target with the three.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Pass to Ward. Just 5 to shoot. There's the drive. Misses from short range.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
It's deflected, and the ball ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession.
Well, I guarantee you this is not what they talked about in the locker room. 0 for 3 and looking lost.
Over to the wing. C. Offensive rebound from behind the arc. Can't get it to drop. And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. Here's Ward. Give him 8 points now. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
Not how they hoped to start this half. 1 for 5, brick after brick. Let's start building the building.
That one is off. And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Takes the 3, knocks down the long J. Ward's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night.
With some arc, and the layup is good.
Showing off with the floater game. Not a shot you can swat.
Tries again. No good on the layup. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
Pass to Hayes.
2 minutes.
And finished off by Hayes.
Huge size disadvantage for the defense. Might as well just get out of the way.
And there's 1:45 left in the third. Buries it down low. 6 points for him. And he throws it down with one hand.
Woo! When you finish like that, you deserve to brag.
Impressive, no question.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim. Okay.
There's 1:17 left in the third quarter here.
Get there, get there.
Pass to Ward. Lets it fly. Buckets. He's now 6 of 10 from the field.
Man, he's on fire. Playing patient basketball, not forcing shots.
To the right side. To the wing, right side. Out to the right wing. Clock at 6. From outside the arc, he buries it from 3.
Well, that's a case where your teammates are showing trust in you, and he comes through with flying colors.
The 3, he drops it from range.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Fast break, here we go. The 3. That one's off for him. 6 for 11 now. Three-pointer off the mark. And the ball travels out of bounds. Turnover.
Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
And as we conclude the third, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one-sided affair. Delivering the blowout. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Well, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Right wing. Hey, Grant, when you look at the mentality of today's players, what are the differences from back in your day?
Well, B.A., through the wonders of technology, players interacting more directly with their fans and telling their own stories. Also, there's a brotherhood. It's a bit more brotherly, with players on different teams more friendly than in days past. And, you know, I'm not sure how I feel about that.
Teodosic. Let's go with a three. Drills it from deep.
The defense really fell apart there. You can't afford to leave them all alone at the arc.
Tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good.
Put that one-man show on Broadway.
That's one way to go with the alley-oop. And he can't jam it through.
Come on. If you're going to go for the crazy dunk, you better finish it.
Here's Nedovic. We've gone about a minute and a half into this fourth quarter. It's good on the putback. Over to the left wing. Thomas can't get it to go. This is why you want ball movement and player movement.
And that's made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual. Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Launches a three, and that one goes. He's now recorded his 5th bucket in 8 tries.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
Well, you know this. This is a guy who's looking for his shot the whole time. You have to know who you're guarding. KYP, know your personnel.
Watch the screen.
To the paint. This is the baby hook. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Shoots from the block. Gets the three to fall.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
From downtown. Shot clock at 6. From deep. That one no good.
What a nice individual defensive effort right there. Did a great job contesting.
Launches it. The shot no good. Hits the three-pointer.
Looking to close things out. That might have been the nail in the coffin.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
And lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Whew.
Takes a three. Oh, he drains it. His 6th make in 9 tries so far.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Lets the three fly. He can't get it to go. And they're on the run.
And not often we get treated to a solo alley-oop.
Takes precision timing for sure. Gets the 3 ball to go.
They're really employing a deep range initiative here in the fourth, and it's working.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection, swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
Fires the 3. That one doesn't drop.
Trying to end this thing with some big threes, but the accuracy just isn't there tonight.
Money from the wing. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
And you have to love the focus. He gets hit, but converts it anyway.
34 seconds left to play in the fourth. And there's a pick. Shot on the wing. The shot no good. Lays out.
Good awareness and range to get out there for the rebound.
And so it's a victory for the road team in this one to walk into enemy territory and deliver.
Greetings, everyone. You've got it live on Tuesday night coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, and joining me, former NBA players Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And the award-winning David Aldridge is on our sidelines. It'll be the visiting team and the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got Korkmaz. He's out there with Brown. And it's Papagiannis in at center. Brown outside. No good there. There's the drive, and he banks in the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Here's Calathis. They get it back. Brown kicks to Calathis. Back to James. Puts up a three. Nailed from three-point land.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
From deep three-point land, sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. He has 5.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at it.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
They're running. finished off the break.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Brown outside. Papianis passes to Brown. 5 to shoot. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Free throw good from Brown.
2 shots.
And he can't hit the second. Just about 2 minutes into the game. First quarter of basketball. And the layup falls.
Out to a hot start. 4 makes and 5 shots to begin this ball game.
Now James. And James throws it down.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Pass to Bowling Boy. He's covered by Brown. Here he goes. And the shot is good.
If the defense lets him inside, he will not hesitate. He'll gladly drop that thing right in the cup.
Here's James. Lays it up and banks it in. James has got his 3rd basket of the night right there. James has gotten 3 of his 4 shots to fall, hitting 75%. He's covered by Brown. Launches a 3. No good.
Yeah, but the defense was determined not to give him an inch of free space.
Here's Korkmaz. Papianis kicks to Coathis. Pass to James. Here's Korkmaz. To the wing on the left. Here's James. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And now a chance to honor a player who has been on fire recently. His play has earned him Player of the Week in the West.
He's really been on his A game lately. You know, the way their offense is set up, it really relies on his ability. He sets the tone each time down the floor, and he's been a lot of fun to watch.
On the wing. The shot's good. 9 points in the game so far.
He's been in the zone from the tip. 4 of 5 already. Sheesh.
Here's Coathis. Hasn't made one yet. Got him with the pump fake. Savvy move right there. 46 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
There's the steal. To the paint. And he goes in for the dunk.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there. I guess we can credit the defense for that one going wide. They did everything they could to influence the shot.
And stolen by James. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. And that concludes the first quarter of play. They lead by 7. And we'll be back in just a moment. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Yeah, in that first period, they look to push in transition at every opportunity.
It leads to some easy buckets, and I think it's given them control of the pace in this one.
A Kobo, that's good.
Ooh, can't ask for a cleaner look than that, and he'll make you pay.
Corniche is out there with Diallo. And it's a Kobo in at the 1. He gets it in there.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Pass to Diallo. It's good.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
They've got Corniche, and it's a Kobo in at point guard.
Whoa. The solo alley-oop? That's not something we see too often.
Timed perfectly. Caught the defense totally off guard. Here's Corniche. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And I'll bet his percentage is pretty high from that range.
Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Corniche with the rebound. Here's a Kobo. It's deflected, and that's going to be out of bounds. And they retain possession.
Let's just say that was an ill-advised pass there. Very close to a turnover.
Here's Corniche. Pass to Moniunas. 6 on the shot clock. Now Diallo. Releases from 15.
Home team foul. Number 31. First personal foul. First team foul.
Fires the 3. That one, no good. Here's the 3. Corniche with the rebound. Now here's Moniunas. He has yet to score. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Fast break. Here we go. The shot is good. And so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
Moving it around. 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Pass to Diallo. The 3. A shot off that time. Diallo's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Kalinic. They get it again. Second chance shot. Here's Ballin' Boy, covered by Moniunas. Moniunas with the steal. And here we go. Diallo the pass to Moniunas. Here's a Kobo. A three-pointer, no good.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed. And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
The first free throw is good. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see a miss.
Home team foul. First personal foul. Second team foul. Coming out of the floor for your home team.
And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. From outside the arc, that one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Here's Nedovic. Here's Mitrovic. Pass to Nedovic. A floater. The rebound by Akobo. Inside. And here's Diallo. Here's Akobo. He has 6. 5 on the clock. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, and you don't have to be quick. You just have to be deliberate.
And here's Diallo. Out left to the wing. Here's Moniunas. What a play! Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
He didn't even look worried about the time on the clock. Nice way to end a quarter.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Up 3. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit.
You take a look at the home team. You expect this game to go down to the wire, and if it does, it'll be good for the coaches. They've been choosy when hunting for shots, guys. I like that. Trying to capitalize on every single possession.
Yeah, you love. And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Here's Calathis. Still scoreless. James gets the bucket.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Korkmaz is out there with Brown. Then it's James. And it's Calathis in at the two-guard position.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
It's Brown with the drive, and Brown throws it down.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
They've got James. Korkmaz is out there with Brown, and it's Calathis in at the two-guard.
Second personal foul.
First one falls for him.
Away team foul. James.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Left side, Brown. And there it is for him. Brown's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
They've got Korkmaz. He's out there with Brown. And it's Papagiannis in at the 5, patrolling the paint. And Brown throws it down hard.
And you can see the importance of that steal. Really a 4-point swing with the conversion at the other end.
Here's Mitrovic. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. Hits it from three-point range.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
It's hauled in by Brown.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
James outside. Here's Papagiannis. It's picked off. All alone. Hammers it home to polish off the break.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
An important 2 points, not just on the scoreboard, but also for a little bit of momentum.
Bucket is good.
How about that move? Is this guy special or what? Just love watching him operate inside.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. And that one's good. Quick mark.
This team really feeds off of one another in terms of their energy.
Yeah, the second half in stark contrast with the first. Coach must have gotten on them a little bit at halftime.
Here's Papagiannis. Still yet to score. Here's Kalathis. And the baseline jumper, no good.
Really thought he had this one. And the defense, they were giving it to him.
Here's Nedovic. Rebounded by Papagiannis.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistent.
Pass to Nedovic. Here's Mitrovic. He's covered by Brown. 4 on the shot clock. Puts up a deep 3. Rebounded by Papagiannis. Papagiannis has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Brown sets a screen for James. On the wing, Brown. Shoots the 3. Out to the right wing. James looking around. To the inside. Kalathis kicks to Papagiannis. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Here's Nedovic. Buries it from 3-point range. Nedovic has got 5 now.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Here's Brown. Cannon with the rebound. Down low with the floater, and that's 2 points on the layup. He's got 7.
Making the floater look this smooth is not as easy as it looked. It's a challenging shot.
Brown outside. Good on the triple.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Stolen away with 1 on the clock. Doesn't go that time. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Up 3. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the 4th quarter. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this 4th quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Corniche is out there with Diallo, and it's Maniunas in at the center position. Akobo, the pass to Corniche. Diallo with it, fires the 3. The shot, no good. Kalinic. Off target with his 3. Pass to Diallo. Beyond the arc. The shot, no good.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Took him no time at all on that one.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Maniunas kicks to Diallo. Takes it off the glass.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Here's Bowling Boy. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Pass to Corniche. Shoots. Set it up with the fake, but it's offline. Puts it up. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. To the middle. Here's Maniunas. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Launches it. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
Here's Bowling Boy, and he slams that one down.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
Akobo, the pass to Montiunas. Here's Akobo. Over to the left wing. Shot clock at 6. Now Diallo. Rebounded by Bowling Boy. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter.
How about the little guy throwing himself on the glass?
Pass to Corniche. Back to Diallo. And a miss there on the triple.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Personal foul, first team foul.
Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
I'm not gonna lie, that's big, making all of those, giving them a little bit more breathing room.
First team foul. First personal foul, first team foul.
Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. The three. The shot will not fall.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Personal foul, second team foul.
He drops the first one, and that trims the lead to 6. Both good from the line that time.
And great work at the line there to chip away at the lead. A few more productive trips here, and things could really get interesting.
Shot on the wing. Here's Bowling. Oh, and slam it down!
Yeah, that.
Oh, did you see that?
I'm speechless.
Oh, man. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Second personal foul, third team foul.
It's the first, and that trims the lead to 6.
Number 32.
So he gets them both. 59 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Kalinic. Banked in off the glass.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
Pass to Corniche. Yes!
Get him the ball anywhere close to the hoop, that thing is over.
.35 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Out to the wing. Kalinic. He's guarded by Diallo. Fires for 3. Rebounded by Bowling Boy. It's tipped. So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did it.
Hello out there, and get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter, Allie LaForce. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. They get it back. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
As pretty much any coach, that's how he'd like to start the game.
Check by James. Hayes with a screen. And a miss there on the triple. Inside. And the jam by Brown.
With two hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way.
And he should be. I mean, remove all doubt. Get it down, hard, and simple.
And that won't fall for him. He's 0 for 2. About a minute played here so far in the first. Three-pointer. Another miss by Brown. Brown's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Hayes with a screen. Pass to Ward. C. Defended by Brown. 6 on the shot clock. Fires in the triple.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Just over a minute and a half in. James with the ball. 4-3. He drops it from range.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
James with the rebound.
Not much falling for him this quarter, guys, and you can sense his frustration.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
And there's the drive. Pass to Hayes. Check by James. Just 5 on the clock. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
First personal foul, first team foul.
First one falls for him.
At the line for your home team, number 2.
Both good from the line that time.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Korkmaz on the wing.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Got it. Good job in the low post.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now, here is James.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
There's a screen. Lets it go from deep. Pass to 4 on the clock. Second shot opportunity. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
2 shots.
Good on both. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Check by James. He buries it from 3. He has 6.
He's never going to pass up that shot. The defense giving him way too much room.
And here's Brown for 3. Nice. Gets his second bucket. He's 2 for 4 now. Brown's gone 2 of 4 shooting. Check by James. Jacks up a 3. Knocks it down from distance. Here's Calathis. Puts up a 3. Doesn't go. And he's 0 for 1 from the floor. Driving inside. Soft touch off the glass.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
To the middle from 7 feet and off the glass. That one's good.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
We've got 33 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Ward. An easy 2 on the layup.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Korkmaz passes to James. There's the triple. It's Hayes with the rebound. Hay hangs in midair and converts the double clutch layup.
The defense tightens up, so he adjusts. Nice play.
Here's James. And that's not gonna go. Misses at the buzzer. And a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really filling it up. Up by 3. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
And you know what? That's what happens when you establish your three-point game early. Puts the defense right up against it.
And he's good on the second. Here's Akobo. Here's Matajunas. Here's Akobo. Fires the 3. That shot off the mark. Here's Hollis. Fires from deep. He can't hit that time. Diallo on the wing. Here's Akobo. Now Diallo. Pass to Akobo. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in.
The entire defense was frozen-footed. Nobody picked up the shooter.
They set the pick. And the layup is good off the glass.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Now here's Diallo. Still without a bucket. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation there on the defense.
At the line for the away team, Akobo, shooting one.
No good on the technical, so unable to pick that one up. Here's Diallo. Driving in, and the shot goes down.
Well, the defense allowed that one. He had a clear path to the cup.
Second quarter, a little over a minute and a half in. And the bucket is good.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Pass to Corneli. Launches a three. Can't get it to fall. 0 for 2 now. Here's Hamas. Covered by Diallo. For three. Hamas can't get it to go.
You know, when he has the ball outside like that, that's exactly the kind of D they need to play on.
All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. For three, Diallo. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
They swipe it. 3 on 3. Shot clock at 6. Here's Monaco. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
He takes it in. There's the screen. And stolen by Diallo. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played.
Look at this little fella going in there and eating up some glass.
Here's Hamas. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Offline with a 3.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
Here's Monaco. Fires for 3. Nope, another miss. 0 for 2 to start the game. 1:04 left to play in the second quarter. Five to shoot. Misses the 3. Here's Corneli. Pass to Diallo. Intercepted. Here's Hamas. There's 31 seconds left in the first half. Misses, and the dry spell continues.
Putting up a goose egg, bageled this period. At this point, you have to run the offense through somebody else. I mean, that's your only choice.
They set the pick. Lets it go from deep. Buries it from 3. And the lead just keeps changing hands.
5 times already, and we still haven't gotten out of the first half.
For 3, Diallo. No good there.
Well, that's a rebounding clinic right there. He boxed out and then went up aggressively and strong for it.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Leading by just 2. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Hello, everybody. What do you think about our Eastern Conference winner?
Plenty of LOVE. That's what you can do about this game. Love it, because they're hitting at a high clip. Some shots have been wide open, some tightly contested.
And as the ball continued to fall through the net, you could see. Thanks for tuning in.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Check by James. With the drive.
Oh, hey, how about that? Big time right there. Big time.
Woo. Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim.
Well, I tell you what, guys, the young kids like to say, that's doing too much. That falls into that category. That was too much.
Just 4 to shoot. Here's Korkmaz. connects from downtown. Korkmaz has got his second bucket of the night.
And that's a defensive lapse. A shooter of his caliber can't be left wide open.
Here's Ward, and he goes in for the dunk.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Here's Korkmaz. He's got 5. Pass to James. Here's Calathes. This one for 3. That shot missing. They set the screen. That's tipped. James outside.
Home team foul. Hayes. Second personal foul. First team foul.
Just over 1.5 minutes have passed in the third quarter. Now here's Brown from behind the arc.
This isn't how they wanted to start the second half. Only 1 of 4.
Pass to Ward. Lays it up and banks it in. He's got 13.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
And here's James. Kick out to Brown. Fires the 3. Unable to get that one.
Only 20% from the field to start this half. To me, it looks like their opponent, they have made some nice adjustments.
Ooh, making his presence felt here. He's now 6 for 9 in this game.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Now, here is James.
Home team foul. Number 1. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Pass to Korkmaz. 3-pointer. It doesn't go for him.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
3 minutes gone now in the third quarter.
2 minutes.
Here's Ward, defended by Brown. Clock at 6. Hayes, the pass to Ward. Another shot. Bounces high off the rim and drops.
You got to have a good basketball IQ to be effective. I love the decision to kick it out.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
James passes to Korkmaz. Back to James. And the 3-pointer goes. James has got 6.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Away team foul. Calathes. First personal foul. First team foul.
Check by James. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy just never lets up.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
Here's Calathes. Banked it in off the glass. So it's the home team now. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Out to the right wing. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
with authority.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Diallo. Ooh, it's stolen away. And we've reached the end of the third. Leading by 9. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get set for quarter. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. Pass to Hayes. Driving to the basket and finished off by Hayes.
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they... Head coach doesn't like the call at all. He's opting to use his challenge. He wants the officials to look at the replay.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2020. The previous play is under the
players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look.
The ruling on the floor stands.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. The head coach of the home team had some words for his team over the break. And they told the team, let's keep doing what we're doing. We're up. Do not forget that. They told their team to just relax, to have fun, and to finish this one out. We'll see if they do, guys.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. The first free throw is good. And he makes both free throws. From downtown, and he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
Whoa, that man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
Here he goes. Here's Mata Yunus. The three. No luck on that one.
This kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they played and a confidence they're not afraid to show.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that.
That one goes. Count it.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
And that one misses. Well, Grant, it appears the league expansion is around the corner. Any concerns about spreading the talent too thin?
Not really, B.A. I mean, the global pool of players competing for an NBA roster spot has never been deeper. So there's plenty of talent to go around.
5 on the clock. From deep three-point land. They get it again to the wing, right side. From deep three-point range. Puts up a deep three. From beyond the arc, and then some. Fourth quarter play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Here's a Kobo. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Here's Hamas, covered by Diallo. There's the triple. Hamas can't get it to go.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
And it's off from three-point range.
Well, most games he can knock it down from deep, but it just isn't there for him in this one.
Hamas has gone only 1 of 7 from the field here. To the wing on the left. Here's a Kobo. The long distance three is buried. 1:46 left in the final quarter. Here's Hamas. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
They've got time on their side here, Grant.
And if they're smart, they'll milk the clock a little.
They set a pick. Lets the three fly. Some solid defense from Diallo. And they're on the break. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
The rebound by Diallo.
No excuses, none. I mean, with the defense non-existent, I mean, he has to connect from there.
The lead now in single digits.
Defensively, you just can't afford to give these easy looks up. Just asking to get burned if you do.
Down low. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass.
Should just about do it. Big time shot in the final stretches here.
And they deserve it. They deserve to celebrate a dominant performance in what's going to be a blowout win.
No good on the triple.
And just not enough time for them to get back in this game.
Not by a long shot. It's all but official.
Drops in the layup for 2. Here's Hamas. Fires from the corner. Doesn't go for him. And so they get the victory here at home. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's.
Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Brent Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. It'll be the visiting team and the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. Here's the screen. For the three. It's rebounded by Hayes. Here's Ward. Fires away from way outside. His first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. Cuts off the pass. Buries the long-range jumper.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Cannon looking over the floor. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Got a piece of it. Here's the break. Launches the three. Bangs home the trifecta.
They start that play with aggressive defense, finish with aggressive offense.
Well, a lot of times coaches will tell you that if you play great defense, you're going to get a reward. It's a good possession all the way around.
Pushing it up. Hayes the pass to Ward. Driving in, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in, and Cannon gets it to go.
Finally, after all those clanks, someone comes through for him.
Yeah, the point is to score, so getting that first one, that always helps.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
Traps in the tray.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they shot the basketball. Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. Right wing. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. That one good for 2.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
Yeah, just really pouring it on right now, trying to take away the opposition's motivation to keep competing in this one.
Side, and he goes in for the dunk.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
Well, dominant so far, that's the responsibility of the starters. Now let's see if everybody else who plays in this game makes the same kind of high-level contributions. That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
1:22 left in the first quarter. It's Hayes, top of the key. And Hayes throws it down.
Yeah, nice, strong finish on the inside.
But, Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. It's rebounded by Hayes.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go, even with the defense not really a factor.
There's 49 seconds left to play in the first. Clock at 6. They set the pick. Side. The layup missed.
I think he rushed that one just a little bit, thinking the defense was going to get close. They weren't.
And that one, good. He's got 10.
Feels like the other 4 guys have disappeared at this point. He wants to be the one to get them back.
There's 25 seconds left here in the opening quarter.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Covered by Hayes. It's rebounded by Hayes. Hayes has got his 4th rebound in this one. Driving inside.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
Well, how good have they been on the inside tonight, just getting down into the painted area and just dominating, controlling that spot.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
Yeah, couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
Here's Hamas to the inside. There's the pick from the arc. On Tuesday, then on Friday.
And Kevin, I think you have to look at this as an opportunity to take a step forward. Sometimes tough road trips can bring the best out of a team and bring you closer together.
Boy kicks to Nedovic. Pass to Boy. Off target from outside. We played just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Here's Hamas. Got a hand on it. They recover it. From past the arc. Here's Watsara. Pass to Hamas. Goes up again. And all around the rim that time before dropping in.
And finally, someone scores.
Yeah, the buckets have been few and far between, and neither team able to get into any sort of offensive rhythm.
And he drops in the layup off the glass.
All the way to the bucket, no resistance. Just swipe the candy from him.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Pass to Watsara. Three-pointer. Unable to get that one. Here's Nedovic. Still without a basket. Fires from deep. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1. Pass to Hamas. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Puts up a deep 3. They grab their own miss. Here's Watsara. Lets it go from deep. No good. Shot missing. Pass to Teodosic.
2 minutes.
Lets the 3 fly. Can't hit that one. 1:52 left to play here in the second quarter. Puts up a deep 3 from beyond the arc and then some.
With this lead, they're playing confidently, showing a quick trigger from beyond.
It's deflected. Kalinic. No good on the 3. Deflects the pass. Takes a 3. Quadra with the rebound. Pass to Hamas. There's the triple.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Quadra. Poke loose.
Well, aside from that possession, they've done a pretty good job of keeping the turnovers way down this game.
And the three ball is good. Teodosic has got his first 3 points of the game.
And just Shakespearean there, a smart read. Saw the defense was collapsing inside, so he wisely pulled up from the outside and drilled it.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
This one for three. Pass to Hamas. Takes the three. He makes that one drop, only a second and 5 tries. We've got 13 seconds left in the first half of the game. Here's Bowling Boy. And a great assist by Teodosic as that one goes in. And that one's on target from the wing. Teodosic has got 5 points now this quarter.
Clearly defensive miscue there. If there's not a body on him that's sitting at the mid-range, that's a defensive mistake.
And so that's the end of the first half. Up by 12. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Guys, how about our Eastern Conference winner?
Nothing off about this off guard. Don't call him a 2. He's been there 1.
And let's move on now to that first half. Obviously, a lot of work to do for the visiting team. And that is...
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. And the layup's good off the glass. He's got 9.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Here's Nedovic. Off target from 3-point range.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
3-pointer. Offensive rebound. Pass to Ward. Just 5 to shoot. Lets it go with a 3. That shot misses. See the pass to Ward. And Hayes throws it down.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
Hits it from 3-point range.
That's a shot he's going to bury, especially when left open.
Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the 3-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Well, guys, last season, a full 14 teams finished with between 46 and 51 wins. Plenty of teams in the picture. Adam Silver is thrilled with the level of competition. He says, I think what fans ultimately want is to see great competition across the league. Kevin, it's certainly fun to watch.
It is, David. Bring it on, I say. The more, the better. Pass to Nedovic with the shot. Second chance effort. Good on the bucket.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
Lays it up off the glass. He's got 13.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside. Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. They get it back. Pass to Teodosic. From deep. It's rebounded by Hayes. Hayes has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Ward. Jacks up a 3. Drills it from outside. Ward's got 7 points in the game.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
This team did something in halftime, going from a mild-mannered half-court executing team to some heroic shooting in the second half.
.102 left in the third quarter.
Substitution on the court.
.58 seconds left in the third. Over to the wing. From downtown, it doesn't go for him. No question who's been in control of this game.
Boy, they have really taken charge here.
Here's Hayes. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. This is his first chance at the line tonight. The first one falls.
At the line for your home team, Hayes. 2 shots.
That misses, so he splits the free throws. Here's Cannon. Drives to the hoop. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Cannon's got his second basket of the night. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. And he slams it one-handed.
And that kind of sums up how this game is going.
Attack-minded all the way.
Yeah, great read, calls his own number, and then sends it home.
Back to Hayes. And Hayes throws it down.
Really heads up there. A play where you locate the best open pass, and then you get it there for an easy bucket.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Hayes has gone a perfect 3 for 3 so far. Fires away from outside. Miss with the rebound. For 3. To the wing on the left. There's the 3. Drills the three-pointer.
Defensively, you can't afford to give him that kind of look, especially down this many points.
Teachable moment there. Lapses like this are backbreakers.
Cannon can't hit. The tray. He doesn't hit that one.
Even if you're not shooting it, you like to see the effort level, and his tonight has been high.
Inside to the right side. 6 on the shot clock. Another shot. The shot, no good.
Yeah, they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Launches a 3. No good that time.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Tries again. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
Good on both. An idea of voter fatigue, Brent. Do you feel voters get tired of the same guy winning every single season?
Yeah, I think they do, Kevin. And it's a shame because 10 years, 15 years, 20 years down the line, those players looking back at the statistics from any given season deserve to be the MVP or all defense. And I hope that maybe that atrophy doesn't take place this year.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Buries the long-range jumper.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
It's one thing to have teams shoot a bunch of threes, but with this team being that hot defensively, you got to chase them away from anywhere near that line. This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
Count that one.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the floater.
They have been really controlling this one.
You never want to be complacent on the floor. That's when you lose momentum.
Buries it from three-point range.
Yeah, clearly a defensive lapse there. He is automatic from deep if you're going to leave him that wide open. Big time mistake.
Here's Hamas. Pass to Wachera. Here's Hamas. Just 5 on the clock. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Lets it go with the 3. That one, no good. They're enjoying a commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest. Always critical when you get ready for that home stretch.
It's up a 3. A three-pointer is right on target. Hamas has got 6 points in the quarter.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. And the 3 off target. Brent, of all the things I could ask you, I've thought about this one. What would you say is the most important thing a team has to do to be an NBA champion?
Kevin, it's pretty simple. Accept your role. And when that happens, stars will be stars, and role players will be there to support the stars in any way they possibly can. But to accept your role and to sacrifice for the good of the team, it's going to give you a chance to hold that trophy.
.43 seconds left in the fourth. Cannon from long range. Wachera with the rebound.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
No good on the shot.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Yeah, you can see when it's that close, players reacting. Just, oh, man, we just missed that one. Maybe they'll get another chance at it.
And no good. Pulls it up. Can't nail the jumper. Lets the 3 fly. Cranes it from beyond the arc. Knocked away. And it's going to be out of bounds. And they'll keep possession.
I'll tell you what, they're really fortunate there. Those long bomb passes usually spell disaster, but they get away with one there.
Goes up off the inbound, and the layup is good.
A terrific movement off of the dead ball situation, and a great play to get the bucket.
And so they get the victory here at home. They poured it on tonight. Dominant.